Hello, everybody, and welcome back to.
Welcome
Well,
back.
welcome.
We just started.
I'm not doing it again.
Welcome back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TNA Towers and Apotheosis.
I thought it was Towers of Apotheosis.
I wanted an A, I wanted an N in the middle for reasons.
For tits and ass.
You can't put that in the first minute.
No, it's fine.
We're not
but-
getting monetized.
It's fine. That was 31 seconds in, so we're safe. We can say things like
safe.
piss and shit and damn and fuck.
But what about cum?
But only if you
course.
say it that.
We're only allowed, but we can only drop one per episode. This is a PG-13.
This is a PG.
No, it's not. Cum.
Okay, which one of you gets the one fuck per episode?
I already used it, and now you put us over the limit. Alright, so welcome to the Tower of Apotheosis. I made the splash page in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's way better than I would have done, obviously. Anyway, so we have done some prep work. So we are entering in media res. So, Valgoth, we're going to pause for you for a minute, and we'll get back to you. Jane, you're up first. Okay? Okay.
All right.
Jane, you have made it to town. You have just dropped your erstwhile companion off at the church, and you have managed to walk inside the inn. As you walk
It was
into
an
the
inn
inn,
tavern.
what?
It was an inn/tavern.
I mean,
Most inns are inn/taverns in D&D.
Fair.
When was the last time you played a D&D game? It started in a tavern and it wasn't also an inn, or vice versa.
You know what? Fair enough.
You have walked into the inn. You've walked into the tavern. You've walked into the tavern and you find yourself surrounded
could you
by
just
mostly empty tables.
could you describe your character actually, since I don't actually know what?
Yes, Jane, when you first look at her, looks mostly human. But you do notice that that parts of her body are covered in scales. So the best way to describe her would be Yuan T-like.
So a Yanti
On
walks
her
into a
clothes-
bar.
She walks in just like, no, we're not drinking because we don't have money. We need money to drink. Stop yelling in my ear.
At the bar, you see a bartender wiping down the counter, and then distinctly, you notice that all three of the tavern's dark, shadowy corners are already occupied. There is a tall figure in one corner, wearing some kind of trench coat. In another corner, there is what appears to be a small group of fuzzy animals. And in third corner, there appears to be Ted from hit movie Ted.
No.
No, it's Professor
an accurate
Teddy
description.
from Pluto.
It's an accurate description.
I don't. Ted has a mouth.
Or sorry, Dr. Roosevelt was his name. It's been like a year since I've
Alright.
seen
I'm just
Pluto.
gonna. What Jane's gonna do is she's going to just kind of go to any empty table and take a seat and just kind of lay her head down. You both are being too loud.
Everyone else is at their tables, so. However, people would
Well.
like to respond.
I believe my character would like to respond. Excuse me. What are you all trying to look for, like, in these dark corners here? Like, pardon me, like, as I am a very pompous, like a princess, and I do not like that. Like, you all are trying to be in the dark corner, trying to be mysterious and whatnot. So shoo, only let it be for the royal and her possessions. says the so says the diamond dog right there.
Humpa.
Oh, you're playing
Pump up.
you're playing pump up? Fuck yeah.
Okay.
And is this to me, or who are you talking to?
Oh shoot. Did I get muted?
No, wait,
No.
no, we can hear you. Which of us were you
Do we-
talking to?
Oh god.
Monokuma?
Oh, I think they couldn't hear us.
Oh.
Okay, anyway. So, anyone else want to interact with Jane?
I'm just walking with Winnie, just quietly, just like holding on to their clothing like a child following a parent.
Yes. Did I get muted for a bit?
No, we could hear
No,
you.
we heard
No,
you.
we can hear you.
We could hear you. It seems you couldn't hear us.
I couldn't hear you at all for some weird reason. I had to exit.
But yeah, who are you talking to when you were saying all that?
I was saying it to to the person that seems very young T-ish. If they were
Oh, me.
attempting to go, to our dark corner. Yeah.
I would like
No,
to see. I would
I
like
was
to
just going
say.
to an empty table.
I would like to say. You do notice that one of the kobolds in the corner does say something to the other one.
There are no kobolds in
Yeah,
the corner.
There's just
There's a
fire-
tall, shadowy figure in a trench
Yeah.
coat.
Oh.
That's all.
clearly a
It's all
dragon.
I was
Sorry.
going off of what
It's-
Silver was telling me. I was busy pulling up the notes.
Yeah, no,
It's just tall, shadowy figure from OKKL.
we're not tall.
just-
Okay, it's not tall. Okay, it's maybe 5 feet, 5 to 6
Okay,
feet.
but you are taller than the average person would be once you have sat down on a chair, because so much more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, so
All right,
What?
you see
Winnie,
the
you were
shadowy figure whisper to something.
Yeah.
all right, so Winnie, you were talking to me.
Yes, I was saying if you were trying to get into into one of the dark corners with me there, I would just be like,
No, I was just going to an empty table.
all right. Then Winnie wouldn't say anything to that person then.
Yeah, you're just
Why
surrounded
does the
by your
weird-
retainers.
Why does the weird trench coat have two voices?
Ooh, that is a good inquiry, my subject. Do you want to be a deer and help find out that reason? I'll give you a nice treat if you do.
I have no ability to eat, but I will see. I just waddle up to the two of y'all. I just tug at at the trench coat. Why do you have two voices?
The copper dragonborn looks down at you and says, multiple personality disorder.
But checks up to me.
Just the phrase multiple personality disorder, and this random snake woman just runs up hands on the table. You too?
Ah,
I also like the fact that neither of y'all are bothered by just a talking plush bear that walked up and started tugging at your clothing.
The teddy bear is about a foot tall and ruffled
hey, look,
with a bow.
Look,
Yeah.
we don't judge you for
Jane-
wearing a
Jane-
fursuit, okay?
Jane did run up and was like, "Wait, you two? You also have voices?"
Wow, you have really good ears.
Yes, we do.
I pull the trench coat tighter.
Like, you would not
Okay,
believe what I
close.
hear. And you watch as her head starts to morph and shift into a male dwarf's head. All right, I want some booze already.
Oh my! This is quite
Okay.
interesting clientele.
Yeah, and it was like a thing style transformation, or
Okay.
parasite, or something like that.
Oh god, yes, parasite.
Like the
Body horror,
parasite with the hand
body horror
eyes?
transformation, very fun.
Very fun. Yeah, definitely
Mm.
fun for the whole family. Mm.
Princess Winnie would like to go over to the young tea now and ask, "Ooh, are you perhaps a changeling? Though I wonder what happened to your green magic."
The young tea with the dwarf head looks at you. Did someone lose their mutt?
Did you just call Princess Winnie a mutt?
Yes, and you see. And you see a dragonborn hand suddenly cover the mouth, and then once again shift into a full dragonborn woman. I'm sorry about him.
No, because like you just literally triggered her. She's just says a single thing. Retainers? Seize her. It's like
Very
Okay.
sorry. Sometimes Cole can be a little brash, especially when he
Hey,
wants a drink and we don't have money. Cole, don't yell at me.
A bright blue bat and several other small fuzzy animals try to grab you. They seem to be very weak.
Mm,
Again, Miss Winnie, I would very much like to apologize for my other self, Cole Pike. My name is Talon.
it is not Miss, it is Princess Winnie. Do make it clear that that is my title that I rightfully deserved.
Of course, Princess.
Well,
She just
excuse me,
bows.
princess.
Right. She gives a nod too, but you see like a brown eye poke out from her neck, and just kind of look around. Stupid fool! And she covers it.
Mm.
Y'all are quite
Just
an eclectic bunch.
I mean, tall, shadowy figure. I mean, it
I
seems
got a
like a lot
name.
of. Then what is your alias then?
Why would you automatically assume I'd be using an alias?
I believe alias is another word for name.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the common connotations of an alias being that it's a fake name you use when you don't want to give out your real name.
Is not an alias the thing that comes from space?
That's aliens.
Space doesn't exist.
Oh.
Wait, are you one of those conspiracy theorists I've heard so much about in my kingdom?
I don't know. What kingdom are you from? The real?
No, we are
Star?
from the. No, it's a little known place. Have you ever heard of Equestria before?
Nope. God damn it. This is one of the things that I specifically told Chalkby I didn't want.
No, I'm not familiar. Neither is Cole.
Unfortunately,
Or Jane.
Silver, My Little Pony has had official works with both D&D
Yeah, I
and
know.
Magic the Gathering.
I know. I remember when Critical Role did their one-shot.
Told you to be cooler about it. Anyway, the person behind the bar just looks at all of you and just says, "Are any of you going to have a drink?"
I'll take
we're
two.
I
broke.
lack the ability to.
2 pints.
I have no
I
money
lack the
to our
ability
name.
to drink.
Do you have a
I-
chalice in which I could partake these beverages with?
I have gold.
No, I do not have a chalice. You, suspicious figure.
That could describe all of us.
That
5
narrows
copper.
it down to none of us.
Yeah, I got 5 copper. Put it on my tab.
You don't have a tab.
I'd like to open a tab.
That's not how tabs work.
Okay, then how do tabs work,
How much
smart
is
guy?
the alcohol? How
5
much
copper.
is the alcohol? I have gold. How much is
sure.
1 gold?
Scooch a little to the edge of the seat.
I am sorry, I do not have copper. I cannot get alcohol for you.
You watch it as the Dragonborn becomes the Yuan-Ti woman again. We don't have money. We were robbed when we got here.
If I give you this gold piece, will that be enough?
I suppose that would be enough to open a tab, yes.
All right, put
I
on
just
his
meant
tab.
for their al. Okay.
Shitty Winnie the Pooh.
I don't have the ability to drink.
Oh God. That sounds like something. That sounds like something a 13-year-old would say just to piss off an 8-year-old. Shitty the Pooh.
Well, no. You have to say the full name, right? You can't say Winnie the Pooh. You have to say Winifred the shit.
It's Winnipeg.
It is Winnipeg, but I couldn't actually remember which one it was. And Winifred's a name.
Suddenly, Shoggoth is not a weird name.
Okay.
I guess I will remove 1 gold from my inventory that I hand to the barkeep. Oh,
I've sent you a message, Chalky.
Yeah, no, I saw.
figure out how to remove that 1 gold from my
You
inventory.
you click on the gold, and then you click the button that says remove it.
The gold is in my other possessions for some reason.
It should be in the gold bit
Yeah.
tab.
In your inventory, like right above the manage inventory button, there's a list of your coin, and that's where you can adjust how much coin you have.
Oh, apparently I have 15 gold. Why do I
Yeah.
have? Okay. Minus remove 1 gold. Okay.
Gunmetal, I
Don't
sent you
let-
a message.
Oh. Okay, I'll do it.
I do-
Okay. Yeah, no,
Done.
so alright. Here's
I
your
will-
fucking drink.
I got a 17.
The okay.
Who was the one that couldn't buy the drink?
That would be
Ev-
Jane.
Everyone.
The strange shape-shifting fellow,
Oh.
ma'am, thing.
I
Woman.
push the drink over to Jane. Freak. I cannot.
Well,
You
she
watch
getting
her shapeshift.
older.
Yeah,
You
no,
watch Jane shapeshift into a short, stout dwarf. Finally,
that's a 2 pints
and
of
takes it
me.
and just starts downing it.
Uh,
I do not
Oh,
understand money,
right.
so I don't know how much 1 gold is worth in alcohol.
He starts pulling another fucking drink. He's just like kind of glaring at the dwarf.
All right.
Oh, all right. You bastard. Dwarves. Here you go, mysterious figure. And he just hands it to the
me?
trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shove one down my trench coat.
No, it isn't 2 glasses.
Oh.
It is 1 glass. It is a 2-pint glass.
Oh, can I get another glass? I want it in 2 glasses.
Another glass it is, and then he just pulls you another 2-pint glass and hands it to
You know what? I'm not even complaining. I shove one of the glasses into my trench coat, and then I grab the other and start.
Alright, everyone drinking, roll endurance.
Oh, God.
Constitution.
Endurance?
Constitution.
Saving throw.
Constitution.
Ah, fuck.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
I meant to
I forgot to mute the site.
I meant to
Okay,
roll that
saving
with
throw.
my actual dice. Oops.
I got a 12.
I rolled a 15.
14.
4.
4!
Winnie, you aren't drinking.
Oh, I asked for a chalice.
They didn't have a
And he
chalice.
said he
Have
didn't have one.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to drink from one of these commoner mugs.
Well, you need to
Great.
order one.
He
Mugner.
he brings you a fucking a 2-pint.
My favorite Team Fortress map.
When he just like tongue licks it, but that's like suddenly feels like quite off.
Okay.
All of a sudden.
Winnie, you are immediately drunk because you just drank literally half your body weight in alcohol. Katina, you are meh.
Meh?
Who?
Katina, you are
Don't worry about it.
and Petunia, you are worse.
Alright. Oh my. Yes, this is great. And I.
Patina is buzzed. Petunia is drunk. What was the other roll?
I had a 14.
You are buzzed.
It's getting a
Well,
bit
that's some
crowded
stuff.
over here. I think we should go sit at a different table.
Well, I mean, if you would like to rent a room, I can give you a not a. If you would like to rent a meeting room, I can provide one.
Do you can we have a room for the night?
You want to be in a meeting that long?
No, I mean a room for, to sleep.
I mean, yes.
All right, put it on the Bears tab.
All right,
And
can do.
all right, let's go.
Do you all just climb up the stairs?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about them.
I just like attempt
The-
to climb up the stairs, but each step is as big as I am.
The bear is the
The,
one that's given the key.
The Dragonborn gets up and starts going up the stairs.
Should we? Should there be rolls made to climb the stairs in this state?
No, you're fine.
Oh,
Oh,
You
but
have
we can do it for
practice.
comedic effect. Okay.
I want to, though.
and I want to
I
get
got a
to the next step.
I got a friend who's over by the church. Can I go grab him?
Yeah. And with that, we're going to jump over to Valgrath. Valgath, are you in? Can you speak in the call?
Yes.
Okay. We are jumping over to you. The last thing you saw was the disembodied limbs of a child's zombie come scrabbling at your chest and trying to tear you open. You were knocked out, and suddenly you find yourself awake with your shirt ripped open on an altar.
Okay, this is definitely the weirdest situation I've been so far.
Ah, hey, hi. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's been so long since new people have shown up. Hi.
Uh, for the surprise, I take my dagger, I point it at the person that just talked to me. Just
What did you say?
that for the surprise, I take my dagger and point it at the person who talked to me.
No, hey. No, it's all right. We're friends here, all in the word of our God, you know? Listen, I'm here because you had a little oopsie poopsie and you got hurt.
Yeah, I can figure that out.
Yeah.
But who
So,
are you and why are you here?
oh, I'm a priest, obviously. No, listen, I am the priest of the God. She just kind of waves her hand at a stained glass window, which does not appear to have anything painted on it. Listen, I'm here because you had your oopsie poopsie, and I just wanted to check in on you. Also, to tell you you had a teensy weensy problem.
And that is
So, do you know what disease is?
what do you say?
Do you know about diseases?
Maybe depends who's asking.
Wonderful, because this is a lot easier to explain when you understand the concept of viral theory and don't have to try to rely on the concept of miasma, because frankly, that kind of thing just gets on my nerves. Listen, it's not caused by bad air, it's not caused by poop in the water, you were bit by a zombie.
And what are the effects of that?
Well, you're fine for now. I managed to use my, healy hands and heal you right as rain. However, due to a teensy weensy problem with my, well, the god, um, you weren't healed all the way. And that problem is we don't technically have one anymore.
Can I roll for insight to see if he's telling me the truth?
Absolutely.
Can I try again?
You believe him implicitly. Listen.
Just give me a moment to take out my frustration with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to scream into a pillow?
That was out of character, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Okay, so here's the thing. I could give you a whole spiel about religion and all that stuff, but you look like you don't care. So let me explain what you need to do. Essentially, there are only two ways for you to be fine, right? And all you have to do is figure out how to get rid of your oncoming oopsie poopsie, or for you to uh, take. I don't really know how it works. The point is, our god left some artifacts on this world before we were forced to uh, remove him. So there's that. And if you find one of those artifacts, you should be able to just remove that little problem, right? Otherwise, if you manage to find one of the cults that has sprung up in the absence of there being a god, that should also work.
So, artifacts or cults?
Essentially. Also, there's like a few demonic figures that would be willing to, talk to you now due to your oopsie poopsie, but I wouldn't necessarily trust them. But that's just me.
Not gonna trust that.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's a whole. I cannot explain how complex the history has been over the last 1,000 years. The point is, if you want to fix your problem, you're going to need to find a powerful artifact, either left by our god, or find one of the altars that is left in the world. Some of those left by the former god, some of those left by foreign influences. If you manage to make contact with them, you should be able to heal your issue. If you manage to make contact with one of those uh, cults, they'll probably try to do something else with it.
Okay, what means do I have to find these artifacts?
Essentially, they're almost all buried. They're in the ground in places of power. If you find an entranceway to another world, somewhere nearby, one of these artifacts might appear. Does that make sense?
I guess.
No.
Find. I have to find the portal that can make one of those artifacts appear, or maybe get me close to one of them.
Or to find one of those weird cults. Yeah, essentially. I'm sorry that I couldn't do more. I really genuinely wanted to, but dead gods. And this is the moment when Jane walks in. We just had to
Currently
kill our
calling.
god.
Okay, that's something to walk in on.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm the one who brought him in. Well, sort of. Us. Three.
You're a dwarf. Neat.
Here, maybe this'll help. And Cole shifts back into Jane.
I know more dwarves than I know you.
Sorry about that.
I also know a few corpses. It's very fun.
Vogeth, we got a place for the night. You want to get some rest?
All right.
Yeah, it's over by the
I
tavern. I
still
can
have
show
my
you.
my ripped shirt on, right?
It's just opened. It's fine. You can button it up or something.
Okay.
I just step away real quick. Be right back.
So are we all in the room with the body, or the while this was happening, or just did Jane just show up?
Yeah, no, that was just Jane. You guys are walking up the stairs. As you walk up the stairs, you notice that uh,
Dragonborn.
the tall dragonborn falls down.
Oh God,
Let's be
no!
honest, kind of short dragonborn.
Yeah. Tall when sitting, short
Okay,
when standing.
taller than literally the entire party.
Fair.
Yeah, it's a very short party.
Hey, steady now, steady now.
I'm literally having to like full on climb just to get upstairs.
The dragonborn kind of beefs it, but gets up and dusts herself off.
Yeah. Well, one of them does. Half of it does.
Are you okay, tall trench coat?
All right, I think the jig's up.
Ah, shit.
You beansed it.
I'm sorry. Rolling it back for just 5 seconds, I really need to say this because it's been stuck in my head this whole time. It was the like, I have a name. It's like, well, what is it? I just half expected you to say, well, it's mysterious figure, but you don't know that.
Well, my original plan was to be like, it's Petunia.
That does
But then,
not
Petunia.
but
help.
then they said alias. And I went focus on that. Arbitrary detail to wiggle out of having to give a name. You
There's no way
beansed
to
it.
combine your names without it just sounding like one of your names.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I can't see. Stairs are
Ah,
hard.
shit, dude.
Yeah. I pull off the trench coat, showing. Also, I'm gonna. As I pull off the trench coat, I'm dropping disguise self. So, in a flurry, the copper upper half. You see the trench coat flow over it, and then it's a tin colored kobold holding the coat, while a copper kobold
Copper
is
kobold still kind of lying on the stairs.
yeah.
Oh.
Ah,
Upside down.
Yeah, I put the trench coat back in my bag.
someone grab my cane.
I expect you also have like hand thingies. Anyway,
I toss. I hand you the wrench. I'm like, wait, nope, that's mine, and hand you the cane.
Get myself back up.
You beansed it.
Look, I'm sorry.
Look, I don't beans it when I'm the legs.
The tall trench coat has produced 2 lizards.
Hey, we're not
Congratulations.
lizards.
It's
Hey.
too...
Kobold.
We don't do that tongue thing.
they do other tongue things though.
Not unless you pay extra.
Yeah.
I assume not to be confused with the more dog-like creatures.
Dog?
You mean that? And I point to the princess.
No, not quite. The master had a storybook with kobolds, but they had dog faces.
Yeah, no, we ain't dogs. We're proud dragons.
Arm crosses arms.
Yeah.
Nods.
You can call me
With,
Petunia.
I'm
That is a
Patina.
flower.
That's Patina.
That is
Hello?
not a flower.
Nope.
No. We should probably describe ourselves.
Yes.
Petunia is a tin-scaled kobold wearing some durable clothes and leather gloves. She has her clothes are dirty with soot, and the scales towards the back of her have a tarnish to her, and she's got a scar on the bridge of her muzzle. And also, she wears a hat. Oh, what's it called? Is it a Cossack?
No,
No.
it's it's based off of an Ushanka. I would say it's more a pilot cap
Yeah, it's
because
more
of the goggles.
It's the goggles are. Oh yeah, she also has goggles. I did forget about those.
One of the lenses is cracked.
Yeah, the left lens is cracked.
The
Oh yeah, no, it's not a Cossack. It's one of those furry hats with the ear flaps.
Ushanka.
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. The other kobold stands up. You can see that she is a copper kobold with various patches of tarnish all over her, just all over the place. So there's many patches on her skin of a very pale blue green. She has a cane made of birchwood, and she has a nice hooded cape. As well, she also has horns that resemble antlers.
Oh right, the detail I forgot to mention on mine is mine has a wrench made of brass, and that has a sort of valve for the size adjuster.
Mm-hmm.
Patina and Petunia, kobold twins.
Yeah, you can call us the Bronze Bolds. That's the name that we earned up in Fishio.
Yeah. We were just there.
We were just there.
How did
lost the
get?
chips.
Oh, my
chips!
shit bag.
Damn it!
God
I mean,
damn it.
if only one of us lost the chips, now at least we'd be able to have someone to blame. Somebody took both our bags.
Fuck.
God
I do
damn it!
not know what potatoes have to do with this.
Oh man, I could go for a tuber right now.
Mm.
Don't make me hungry. No,
I
they're
would not want to
casino
try
chips.
to
Scotch.
eat. Tuba
With
seems
scotch.
like it would be difficult to eat.
Nah, nothing's difficult to eat. Trust us.
Ah, shit. No, we're never gonna be able to get back into the Fortune's Flame.
It took so long to get in there to get the 6 months of planning down the drain. And an entire afternoon. Honestly, I'm more sad about the afternoon.
Hold on, there's a knock at the door.
Ah.
I'll be right back.
The fact that no one has screamed when they see me is very surprising, as it is not the welcome I am used to.
Hey, look, I'm no stranger to automatons in voice suits.
I assure you I have no gears.
Yeah, well, we can fix that.
I don't like the implications.
Ah, come on, you never wanted an endoskeleton before?
I'm trying to find a way not to walk into a Freddy Fazbear joke.
She was the one making the Freddy Fazbear joke.
You
Let's
do
be
know that
honest here.
endoskeletons existed before Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yes,
Yes, but I
still.
am a bear. Endoskeleton plus bear equals Freddy. I believe that's how alchemy works.
Oh no, that's not how alchemy works. Trust me.
This is alchemy. Ah,
Uh,
anyway.
no. The way you
Oh.
trap a kid's soul in a suit is you need to use the blood. You need to use a blood cycle. That's how you alchemy a soul into a suit.
I thought you needed to take the fear.
Yeah, no. I was making a
Anyway,
Full Metal Alchemist joke.
yes. Now, can let's move on. The others show up now. You're still like half fallen on the stairs. Do you get to your room? You get to your room. There is one room because you were only given one key.
Alright.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Alright, I dragged you up the stairs to the to our room.
Ow. Ooh. Ah. Ow. Ah.
Alright, maybe
I try
that'll
to
sober
reach.
you up.
I try to reach for the door with the key, and I can't reach it. Just
Can I
waving my arms at the doorknob.
can either me or
The key
Petunia-
is at human height.
I am a foot tall.
I am 3 feet tall, so
It is around the height of your head. That's where doorknobs usually are.
Me and Vogus catch up.
Yeah, you managed to catch up because these seven are idiots.
I take the key and open the door for them.
you do
Yeah.
see
Getting
that
that-
you do
Getting
see-
there, you do notice that the strange dragonborn is gone, but there's 2 kobolds now.
Oh, so you don't have voices in your head.
I mean, would you be able to make the connection that we are them?
Possibly, yeah.
I
mean,
feel
the
like a
Dragonborn
part
was
of her
copper,
would
and one
have
of
figured
us-
it out eventually.
But it had different patches of patina.
The tail's still got the same patches.
There.
The tail and the feet.
Alright.
Beekeeper.
What about beekeepers?
Sorry.
Beekeeper.
Hey, I don't mess with bees, alright? They're nice. Make honey. Delicious honey.
I don't know. I've heard some of the kids these days say that it's hip to fuck with them.
Ah,
Ain't my fault they get stung.
yeah.
Why would you hurt bees?
No, we're saying
Nah.
that
It's the youths that are.
yeah.
The Utes.
Blame the Utes.
Yeah, the youths.
The Utes.
Yeah. So,
Ah.
The Utes.
Blame the Utes and McCrary.
Yuts. The Utes.
yeah, the Utes.
Yeah,
You know,
the
the
McCrary
kids.
youths.
Yeah.
Prairie Utes. Is that a real?
I think it's Macretion.
Yeah, McCretion youths.
Yeah. Smack you on
Uh,
the back of the head. You drank too much. You're forgetting you're forgetting your own home.
We're like on the border of McCrary and Vistar. It's fine.
Yeah, bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Borders
the
are
key and
bullshit
open the door for them.
anyways.
Yeah, you open the door.
Yeah.
So we're all just in the same room?
Yeah, they only got one room.
Alright.
Yeah, what kind of inn only has
Uh,
one room?
Yeah, sorry, Sorry,
No, there
Vogus.
are other rooms.
Oh.
You guys only got one room.
Oh.
We
There
only
are
paid for
2
one.
human-sized beds in the room.
Is there a chair that I can creepily sit in?
All right, Dr. Roosevelt.
Well, I don't sleep, so I just sit there and stare at the door instead of sleeping.
No, Silver. Obviously, they're a Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh god, that'd be worse.
I did read stories with the young master. So the comparison is not far off.
Anyway,
So in terms of height,
Oh, fuck, they made a new one. Oh, that was in
Yeah.
2017.
There's a new
in
Teddy
terms of
Ruxpin?
height, the
In terms
only
of height.
human-sized people are Jane and Valgoth. Well, Valgoth is actually larger than human, but
Aren't
Yeah.
I like 8, 9 feet tall?
not quite. You're like 7 to 8 feet tall. It's giant ancestry, not like being a giant. It's like a thing. Anyway,
Our fabric golem.
you
So
are
we're all
in.
sleep-
Huh?
So aside from the walking teddy bear, we're all going to be sleeping in the same bed. You all know that, right?
There are
There's
two
beds.
beds.
Oh, 2 beds. All right. Never mind then.
They are human-sized.
All right. So
Does that mean Valgoth's feet are going to be hanging off the end of the bed?
Is it
I
better to
will
have
sleep
the
on the
feet
floor.
hanging off or the head thing hanging off?
I can sleep standing. Yes.
That is impressive for creatures with blood.
Ah, yes, blood.
I
Anyway,
can sleep
you
on the floor.
guys sleep.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to sleeping on the floor either.
I sit in a chair.
You guys have a good night in your various arrangements. I assume at some point, Winnie sleeps in a pile of her retainers.
Doggy in the cuck chair.
Retainers go in your mouth. That's not where retainers are supposed to be.
Bites you. Anyway, so you guys sleep, right? Anything else you want to do before?
I'd like to poke Patina like late at night once it seems like everyone's asleep.
Okay.
Hey,
Ah.
come on, let's root through their stuff.
You are aware that I'm
Oh,
not
shit!
asleep.
They just like fall off the bed.
Ah, shit!
we were
You
on the
have
floor.
been standing still you have been sitting still for a solid 3 hours at this point.
I lack the ability to sleep.
Ah, man, that sucks. I say as I start rooting through the princess's stuff.
Life is but a fraction of time when compared to all of reality.
The princess does not seem to have much interesting stuff.
What? No.
Come on.
Also,
She's a
also I will note
charlatan.
She's
Some
got
kind of
some
royal-
bedrolls, some
Some kind of
oil,
royalty shit
rations,
out to be.
She's a charlatan.
water skin.
Honestly, respect, but also kind of pissed.
out of character, I will note that I just kind of came up with it when we were playing, just like on the groups of 2, that I keep all the stuff in all of my stuff inside my body.
Oh, you got a zipper pouch.
I just reach into my chest and pull stuff out
Oh, you're like the bear from AI.
Me.
from AI.
Yeah, remember he had a pocket hidden in his he had a pocket pouch hidden in his chest where he kept the mom's hair.
Ah, it's been a long time since I've seen AI.
It was a good movie.
I'm just gonna
It
post
is
every single image of every stuffed bear from media.
We'll get it out of her system eventually. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. The do you think
Oh,
that,
incredible.
do you think her clothes would fit us? Because we could totally play the same grift she's doing.
Maybe later.
All
She
right.
tired.
does not seem to have a spare set of clothes.
Just anything about a spare.
Look, it's a lot harder to take someone's clothes off when they're wearing it while they're asleep.
We're not
We don't do that. We're not that kind of
we're
people.
not doing that. We're not
Alright.
doing that.
We're honest thieves.
We're honest thieves. We only lie to our marks.
Exactly.
Marks.
I mean, we have convinced someone to give us the clothes off their back once, but that was a whole thing.
They were really drunk.
They were. And we left them with a potato sack. So, you know,
Yeah, they didn't stay naked.
yeah.
The
I
two
just
mischievous kobolds eventually go to sleep.
Yeah, they
I
got
just thought
none
it'd be
here. I'm
really-
going back to bed.
I just thought it'd be really
You
silly.
all get your long rest, and we wake up in the morning.
I was just thinking it'd be really silly if while they were trying to root through everyone's stuff, my chair just slowly gets closer every time they look at me, but I never get down to move it. It just looks like it's slowly getting closer.
Hmm. How many of you are not horror movie villains?
Us.
Us.
Show of hands.
Raise his hand.
Raise his hand. We're not
I
horror
mean,
movie
it's like-
villains. We're just
Technically,
we're just
raises
dumb
hand,
dipshits. You are
Technically,
the thing.
You are
but
the
I'm not
thing.
evil.
But you're a horror. You're a horror movie.
You are
true.
horrifying, which is the point. Anyway,
You are the thing.
irregardless. Regardless? Is it regardless or irregardless?
It's regardless. Irregardless
both.
doesn't exist. Irregardless, I still use it all the time.
You wake up in the morning. Okay?
Yeah.
Feeling like nothing. Got it? You wake up in the morning, everyone's fine. Everyone gets their long rest.
Oh god.
So did they go through my stuff as well?
No.
You don't have
No.
stuff.
Well, I do have some stuff.
Only one person looked like they had enough stuff for us to warrant going through.
And it wasn't
had-
worth
You
it.
even have a bag?
Yes, I have a backpack and a small chest attached to it.
A small chest.
You have a small chest.
Hey, it's starting equipment.
I can.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Yeah.
Jane wakes up and first thing she does is she pulls out a journal from her bag and starts writing in it.
Silver, you're finally getting your starting equipment.
Well, yeah, I had to.
Hey, I am too.
Look, I didn't spawn with it, so I have to use exploits in order to spawn one in.
Starter chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, we forgot to turn it on. We had to make a chest ourselves.
yeah. Look, if you don't spawn with a chest, store-bought is fine.
Anyway. Yeah, okay. You wake up slowly. Valgrath is the second one to wake up, followed by Winnie, and then finally Patina and Petunia. I keep wanting to add an R. I'm sorry, Valgoth.
Oh. Oh, you meant an R to Petunia. I'm like, what would that be? Petunia?
Hey, that's what our.
Oh, these
That's,
lovely petunias.
Them petunias here.
Hey, that's what our brother Potato called us. Okay,
Good old
Petunia and
potato.
Uh,
okay, we didn't have a brother Potato.
Not since the
We,
incident.
we were only children. we were only children, I say, as as our characters hatched from the same egg. Uh,
Yeah, Jane finishes scribbling something down in her journal and gets up. All right.
the smell of eggs waft from downstairs.
Potato.
Eggs.
I could go for some eggs.
Too eggy.
I cannot smell, but I feel the presence of eggs.
Patina.
What's the presence of egg feel like?
Egg.
Yeah, can't talk about that.
Egg in me.
Patina. Do you think they got cheese
Egg and me.
and grits and bacon?
I just follow behind them when they go. I assume y'all are all about to go get bacon.
God, I would kill for
just-
some bacon.
Oh, bacon.
I'll just latch on to any of the taller people as whenever they go down the stairs, so I don't have to crawl my way down the stairs.
You have two options.
The stairs are large.
When you get to the bottom of the stairs, you find a breakfast spread. There is potato, there is eggy, there is something that smells like bacon. There is toast, there is a fruit bowl. For some reason, there are tiny boxes of cereal.
Oh, hell yeah. They got fruit bowls up
Ah.
in this bitch.
A continental breakfast.
What continent?
Which continent?
Yes.
I immediately grab a plate and get get half portions.
Yeah. Food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just get
When you finally manage to crawl over the warming pan that full of the bacon smell, you realize it does have bacon, Canadian bacon.
What's a Canada?
We must
They're
be in
not
Canada.
labeled.
Hey, Patina, what's a
Anyway.
Canada?
It's I think it's a kind of fish.
Oh man, they got fish bacon here? Fancy.
Mm.
Yum.
I'm hungry.
Make myself a
Damn,
sandwich.
but I have no money.
I think continental breakfasts are typically free with the room.
I mean, everything's free if you walk away in time.
Nods.
So who's getting breakfast? What are you guys getting? What do you want?
Can we get
Go ahead.
Shaggy obviously doesn't get anything.
I was gonna say I'd take some non-perishable foods and just shove them into my chest for later.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket pick. I offer
How
them
many
I would
some
say
tiny
that
food.
boxes
bacon's
of
very
cereal?
perishable.
Pocket jerky?
Just
How many
take
tiny
3
buckets of cereal?
Well, I should take at least one per person that's in the group besides me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
6, 7,
5.
8.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, 8 tiny boxes of cereal just into the chest.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
into the
Do you
chest.
take the rabbit-shaped one, the bear-shaped one, or do you have take the one with the rabbit on it, the one with the bear on it, or the one with the bee on it?
Uh, there's 3 options, and I'm getting how many?
And none of them have
Eight.
marshmallows.
I get 2 of each, and then an extra 2 of the one with the tiger.
There's no tiger. I don't
Oh
know why
no.
I said the ones I said, but I said them. So it is a bear, a bee, and a.
I'll take an extra bear and bee because I am a bear.
You got
The
honey
young
bear.
master the young master would often have me hold food for them.
So, who's the young master that you're talking about?
The young master made me.
All right. Would they be willing to pay money to get you back?
I do not know where they are. I am trying to find them.
Ah.
They brought me to life with the Necronomicon.
Don't know what that
The
is.
Very sounds too
Necronomicon.
short.
What, is that what we called it last time? The Necronomicon.
Neko me.
I think I called the Neko economics.
Close
Jane
enough.
is going to be just grabbing as much food as she can if nobody's stopping her.
Nobody is stopping you.
And then she's getting a whole smorgasbord.
Okay, do you just grab one of the warming pan?
Pretty much.
Eggy, potato, or
Mm.
the other back bacon.
Potato.
Okay. What do you put on your potato?
Cheese.
It's hash browns.
Cheese.
It does go in hash
Gross.
browns. That's just smothered.
Dude,
Yeah,
hash
haven't you
browns are
ever been?
supposed to be crispy. Cheese is gonna
Haven't you ever?
anti the crispy.
Have you
They-
never been to a Waffle House?
Bun,
No.
Bun is
Where
from
would
the
I go
north.
to a Waffle House?
Well, I'm making a Denny's slamwich.
Yes. Slam witch.
Yeah.
Okay, time to
And I
Google
eat it,
that.
and oh no, I don't have room for the cookie dough pancakes.
Oh, and I
Beans.
All right. So everyone eats gunmetal and Gardo. I assume you guys also get food and stuff.
I guess.
Gerardo. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. When you leave the tavern, you are met by a excitable face.
Is it the musical cat again?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey
the
guys.
song cat.
No,
Oh.
I'm not the song cat. Mr. Cat is my father. Listen, I'm just a cat.
Doesn't
Hey.
the cat not have a name?
Don't worry about it.
We don't
Anyway.
trust talking cats where we're from.
Screw you. It is a tabaxi.
Oh.
Listen,
Then talk away.
All right,
The
tabaxis
cat-
we trust, just not house cats.
listen,
because
guys.
the cat's
Okay,
the only
listen. I wanted to give you a little bit of an education. Okay, kids?
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, kids, listen. What you have to understand about your current situation is that we are stuck within that. Point to the
Wait,
tower. In the
How are-
distance, you see a large white light pointed at the sky.
How are we stuck in that if we're out here?
Boy,
Well,
I'm
that
sure,
wizard
sure
there and that
glad that
keeps the
it's in
sheriff.
there and that we're out. God damn it. You beat me to it.
What you have to understand about your current situation is that to get outside of the tower or into it, you have to have your formation.
Wait, are we outside of it or
Formation?
inside of it?
Both.
How?
The tower is a recursive. Listen, kids, I don't have time to explain how this
and
works.
we're inside and we're outside and we're inside and we're
What's a
Is
outside.
it bigger on
recursive?
the inside and is also the outside?
It reminds me of home.
As Jane is saying this thing, you're watching her head just going around in circles.
Okay, listen, kids. Some
don't
of you have already got the start of what you need to get out of here. And the cat rolls up his sleeve, and on his forearm is a tattoo.
Oh, sick
A
ink.
tattoo of a cat, of a cake.
Of a cake?
Yes,
What flavor?
Neat.
it's a Black Forest cake.
Platina's gonna roll up her sleeve. I got one of a compass.
I roll up my
See? There
glove.
you go.
I got one
Some
of a
of you-
cage and a skeleton.
Great. Some of you have started on your journeys.
Yes. That is an amazing reference, Yogi.
Oh, shit. That reminds me. I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out that cage.
The cat jumps back, hissing. Hey, Day! Don't bring those things into town.
No, it's fine. We already did whatever to make it not do things.
Just put it back in your bag.
Isn't keeping it in a dark place, like, what makes it do things?
No, I
Also,
think
I
it's just
already...
if you like put it on the floor.
Oh, well, I think I already took whatever was in it, and I point to the skeleton on my arm.
Listen, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
All right, I'll put it in my bag again.
Okay. Listen, my best friend in the whole wide world died to one of those things.
Oh, sucks
I
to
got him
suck.
back, but he got better. But still,
Died to a cake?
Couldn't be... Yeah, couldn't see me dying to one of these things.
no, to
To a
the cage.
skeleton?
I would
Yeah,
like to say that
skeleton.
at this point, Patina does spit out a perfectly tied cherry stem.
Show off.
Where'd you get the
Because I
cherry
just
from?
did. Don't you worry.
We had it on us when we came. We stole it from the casino.
Just a bottle of maraschino cherries.
You know what? Sure.
Yep.
They would
By
be
the
at
way,
the
I
casino.
say that because I did just do that.
Couldn't
I have
catch
cherries
me.
and I tied a stem.
I could never.
Very fun. Anyway, listen. So these tattoos, they are a representation of a metaphysical mark upon your soul.
All right, what's the metaphysical whatever?
Okay, kids.
Well, it's a mark that's metaphysical on your soul.
Okay.
Kids, settle down.
That makes so much more sense. Why can't you just explain it like that?
I don't know why I went into education.
How do I? Seems like a waste of time.
Can we just let them talk?
All right.
So when you figure out something that is special about you and your soul, the mark will form. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
When the mark is formed, You can leave by going in to the tower.
How does one acquire a mark?
You do good.
You do something special. Now, I have heard of a few different things that have worked in the past, but most of the time people just kind of leave.
Right?
Does it require a soul?
Kid, you have a soul.
I don't know if that is correct.
You are here, therefore you have a soul.
Well, what is a
I
soul?
have 100.
That's
could
not
get
how
one.
souls work. Point is, all of us who are here and living in this town, we are the people that chose to stay behind.
Why?
Why?
We chose not to make that step and go up the tower because we'd never be able to come back.
Sounds like quitter talk. Are you challenging me?
I will not leave the grave of my friend.
Didn't you say they got better?
He died again. It's a thing,
Why
okay?
can't you just get better again?
He's not.
Okay. Petunia, stop being antagonistic.
Listen, squids aren't that good at living on land, okay?
Wait, your friend was a squid?
Sorta.
Is this the pet? You'll
No, he
say.
was a guy.
Ah,
Was your squid friend an actual squid, or was he one of those mind plans?
Was he a squid or was he a kid?
True.
He was a person.
who
He just
happened to
happened
be
to
a squid?
look like a squid.
Oh, that's rude.
Squidward.
He had a big mouth. He had the little tentacle thingies. It was blue.
He liked to play the clarinet.
I don't think so. Anyway, he was my best friend. And until he gets better and we leave this place together, I am not leaving the first floor.
Why don't you
So,
just
are
leave a
you
note?
saying we will get a special mark if we find our hidden talent?
You have to be special. You have to achieve something. And the tower will bless you.
Yeah, we got ours for stealing the cage.
Yours aren't complete.
Yeah, but we got
How
them.
do I guess I gotta do some navigating or something.
Well, better you than me. Don't forget, anything outside of city, and I get turned around so fast.
Yeah, that's what you got me for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
My
what
tongue's
you're
tired
saying?
from the cherry stem.
Ah, the cherry stem tied your tongue.
What did you say, Strike?
I was going to say, so if I want to get out of here and find the young master, I need to get one of these tattoos.
Yes. That's right, kid.
What? Do I have to get multiple?
No.
The young master said that I was good at shooting. Do you have a
Uh,
range where I could do that?
Jane shifts into talent. Are you sure that we don't each need one?
If you had multiple souls, you would not be one body.
I don't know if that's necessarily true either.
It's how the tower works. Listen,
Uh,
I'm an educator. I've been here 1,000 years.
Well, you
I
haven't
thought we
been
were
in
talking
the
about a
tower.
tower, not a towel.
What towel? Listen,
Can
you
we
can't.
not?
You
Can we not do this, please? Can we please get through one Chakfi campaign where we don't spend 10 minutes making fun of the way they talk? With every sentence.
All right, guys, shoot.
How are you so
Off
much of
with
an
you.
expert if you've never actually been in it?
Because we are in it.
So we must go so that we can find these, so we can leave and find the young master.
Yes, is there a way, like actually out of here?
You go in the tower.
But we need a tattoo to go into the tower.
You need to complete whatever quest the tower gives you.
Let's just start going towards the
Does
light then and hope that everything solves itself by the time we get there.
Does the tower tell us?
Well, I mean, you just have to figure it out.
Uh,
That's what everyone
I
else
guess
has done.
apparently I'm good at navigating.
then I will follow you. Take me to the tattoo.
Okay, he just kind of pushes you guys out of town.
You just had enough of
Hey,
us.
I'm capable of walking.
I'm
Are you
walking.
though?
I say,
I'm
holding my
walking
cane.
here.
Just kind of pushes.
Are we still rolling to figure out where we're heading to?
Yes, I need whoever is in front to roll me a d10.
I nominate the person whose special talent is compass.
It's not a. That's not a.
roll it.
I'll- I want to roll because I have dice and I've only gotten to roll like twice so far today, and I want to do more.
Okay,
All
go
right, you
ahead.
roll that.
Roll a d10.
What is it? 1d10? Alright, where's my... There it is.
Well, it's 2d10.
2d10, got it. Where's my other... Here it is. Actually, 2d10 or like a d100?
It is 2d10.
2d10. Alright, that is a 7 and a 10.
Okay.
Hmm.
As you are walking, you run into a traveling merchant. The man is wearing long robes made out of clay tablets with his mouth covered, and he stares at each of you as you walk past him.
What are you boying?
Hello.
What do you have, strange man?
I am a golemist. I make
I don't know
the
what that means.
golems.
That
I
wouldn't be
can
available for cheap, would it?
teach you how to make the simplest of golems,
Out
if
of
you
rock?
wish. Out of clay.
Is not clay but soft rock?
Clay do be
Rock
soft rock.
is harder. Rock is harder.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh.
why clay is soft rock.
Soft rock.
Soft rock. Soft rock. It's my favorite kind of rock. Actually,
Do the
that's a
shapes that
lie.
we make have to be humanoid? Or can they be anything?
At the most basic level, You use clay to form a human. Or a
What if it's
horse.
smaller than a human or a horse?
You make, well, no, at the most basic level, the clay golems are only an inch tall.
I was wanting to make a lobster.
I can only teach one.
If we can't make a
I will give
lobster,
you
then
my card, though.
I take the card and I shove it into my chest.
All right, you get a card, which allows you to call upon the golemist.
Let's see. Add that to my inventory. What the hell?
Disclaimer, you can only call upon the golemist while on the first floor.
Uh,
Well, no, it actually says while you are on the first level, not on the first floor. However, you would not know the difference yet.
uh, I'm just gonna. Oh, there it is. Golem ist card.
Okay,
First.
who wants to lead next?
This
I can take the
way.
lead. I can take the lead next.
Okay.
I whisper to Patina, man, golems are for nerds who don't know how to use cogs and springs.
Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. As you find the golemist, you have walked into the savannah.
At the Copa Savannah.
That is not how that song goes. As you walk into the savannah, Patina, you
Mhm.
feel your tattoo burn a little bit,
Ow.
and you see it
Ow.
get more. It gets stronger
Wait, Petunia
as you
or
walk.
Patina?
Patina.
Okay.
No,
Me,
yes. Biddy.
the druid. Ow, 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 ow. Rubbing her tattoo.
I got a 5 and a 2.
Okay. As you are walking forward, you find 8 chickens.
I am tempted to pet the chicken.
That is genuinely all you find. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna grab a
I
chicken.
pet the chicken.
What are you? Why are you cutting chickens?
I think they said
These-
pet.
They said pet. I said pet. Yeah, I said pet.
Yeah,
I heard cut.
no,
with
they
Okay.
said
P.
pet. Petunia is saying that she wants to pick one up.
When you pick up the chicken, it go bop.
I'm taking this. Taking this with me. Gonna gently rest it on Patina's head.
What? Hey,
Hey, what? Like you've yeah,
I
like you've never had a
think
bite on your head before?
I think I could ride the chicken. I am very light.
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
Do not
none
say
of
it.
that.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't think it.
Do not say it. As long as we do not say it, it will not be manifested.
All right, who wants to go next?
I will go. I will go this way.
Okay.
2d20s, you said?
2d10s.
10, 10 to 10, 10, 10 to 10, 10. I can do that in the Discord. That's easier than getting those other dice out. Was it 2d10?
Ah,
4.
well, no, it's a 2 and a 2.
Well, yeah, 2 and a 2.
Wunderbar.
Hmm.
As you walk forward, you find and stumble upon a mysterious object half buried within the ground. It
I have heard.
appears to be some form of cube.
I pick up the cube.
The cube
fucking
is
cube.
3 times your size
And
I-
it's
and
buried in the
glowing
Can
dirt.
purple.
Can I still pick it up? Am I strong enough?
You are strong enough. It is glowing purple.
I pick up the cube 3 times my size. Someone lost their toy.
It has a question mark on the side,
I
Hmm.
and I need you to
Have-
roll a D100.
I was gonna say I have the sudden urge to hit the cube.
Bettina, I got a bad feeling about this.
I do not have good feelings.
Nothing ever came.
53.
Nothing good ever comes from a question mark.
That's a middle of the road roll right there. 53.
All right. You feel magic settle upon you. And you feel 2 effects.
Hmm.
The first effect is simple. You feel a strong, pulsating, burning sensation from a specific direction.
I feel burning. I don't. This is an unfamiliar feeling.
You feel burning within your. I can't say that word. Anyway,
You're stuffing.
My sternum.
Your
uh,
boob.
I really wanted to say like teddy bear urethra.
Ugh.
Anyway,
I don't have one of those.
you feel like you do. And now you also have the second effect. You can only be referred to in the third person.
Does that include when
Yes.
referring?
Actually, no, sorry.
Shaga,
You can only be referred to in the first person.
I
Oh, you're
feel
the
that doesn't
toaster.
change much for me. Feel that makes it more confusing for everyone else.
No, you're a very nice toaster.
I am a very nice toaster.
Shaggy Bear can only be referred to in the first person from this point forward, just so that everyone knows. Anyway,
Like forever?
Probably until the next
Every
long
time-
rest.
Every time we refer to the bear, I'm gonna have to say me and me and I and such.
as far as you know,
That's gonna be super confusing.
The only thing I feel now is a weird burning sensation to the east.
No, the weird
But the
birdie
direction wasn't-
is Patina's hat.
I feel like I should follow the direction of the burning. Because I was told it was in a direction, and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I think we should follow me. Follow me.
All right, lead the way.
Mm,
I push you to the front.
no, I mean we should follow me.
Yeah. So lead the way.
I pushed the bear in front of me.
Onward.
You.
We go up. Am I still carrying the cube, or did it vanish?
the cube vanished.
Um, then we go into a direction, the direction of the burning.
Yes, I do.
Uh, do I need to? Oh, yeah, I need to roll again. So 2d10.
Is this
20.
another rolling situation or
I got 20
Okay,
for the.
so here's the
two
thing.
tens?
Here is the thing. I was going to cheat.
Gestures
was
to
going
Ruby's
to
character.
cheat
No,
a
here's
tiny
the
bit.
thing.
I
You
was
no
going
longer
to
have to
cheat a
cheat.
tiny bit because the point was that you were going to automatically end up with 2 10s.
Ah,
But you did it anyway.
I did it anyway.
I did end up rolling 2 10s, so I am in the place I am meant to be.
It's
I
destiny.
yes.
You stumble once more.
I think you mean I.
I stumble once
stumbled.
more as I once again find myself stumbling upon another cube
Oh,
that
Another
is
cube.
identical to the one that I saw before. However, this cube that I am now finding is no longer purple. This one I am finding is glowing gold.
Hey,
I'll take it.
wait. I want dibs on. I want dibs on one.
All right, you take
I
it.
just poked the cube.
I want to smack it with my wrench.
I want
guess
each of you
Alright.
to roll dexterity, please.
Me?
Whoever's trying to hit the cube first, roll dexterity.
Save or check?
Check.
I think you're just trying to see who hits it first.
6.
Shaggy?
Am I rolling too?
Yeah, dexterity check.
Oh,
If you wanna
what's
try.
the? Oh,
Just
I click the
D20
plus
plus
one.
your.
Yeah.
15.
Shaggy
Hold
Bear
on.
manages to hit it first.
I just poked. I didn't realize we were gonna do that. I stopped after I said things. I'm like, oh, you wanted to get it, but yeah, I poked. I guess I poked it first.
The cube starts
Cube.
to spin
Oh,
and begins to surround you
I'm
oh,
gonna
as
grab Petunia and just start
the
dragging her away.
vertices of the cube
oh.
begin to unfold.
Going
I
very
think
far
I've
away.
opened.
Hydran.
I think I've opened the lament configuration.
And
Yeah.
you see the question marks dissolve into glittering gold dust in the sky.
Pretty.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Does anyone want to get in on this sky glitter thing that's happening?
No.
Fuck no, I'm hiding wherever Patina dragged me.
Patina and Petunia are now about 50 feet away.
Okay, so
I could be interested about some sky glitter, yeah.
Shaggy, I need you to roll me a dice. However, this is going to be a little bit more complicated for you. I just need you to know that.
Okay. I don't know how rolling dice is complicated, but go ahead.
In the dice bot channel, I need you to roll 1d10,000.
Oh, okay.
No comma.
Oh, one, two, 3. 2,445.
Pretty low.
Technically, it's the highest roll that's happened so far.
All right. Great. This was not the one I was hoping you would get.
No, my shotgun.
Hey, Patina, do you think we're far enough away?
I
Could I
really
roll?
hope
Could I get a
so.
mulligan?
From the
Roll again?
center. No, hold on. From the center of the oh man, this is terrible. This is really, really awful. From the center of the cube, the glowing coalesces into a formation that slowly falls down into your hands as you find a deck of cards appearing in your hand.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Swear to God, if that's what I think it is.
Ooh.
it's playing cards like the master had.
You say
Really
playing
now?
cards?
I opened the deck of cards to
Uh,
see what kind of deck we're playing with.
Patina, we should get farther
Yeah.
away. I got a bad
I
feeling
get-
about that.
I get closer to Shaggy Bear. It's like, ooh, some new instrument for entertainment, my subject.
We're gonna step back another 10 feet. We are now both 60 feet away from whatever is going on over there.
Jane is joining the kobolds.
Um, great.
This guy just got a deck of cards from a big scary magic box. We don't know what it could do.
Okay. Shaggy Bear, I need you to roll me a D54.
That's
Ooh.
so specific.
Well, that's how many cards are in the deck.
29.
Okay.
Getting weird middle rolls.
Mm, well,
Ah,
you find that a card has been drawn, and the card
oh,
flies
blasphemy.
in front of you and appears to grow larger and larger and larger until you read its face. The Flames.
I believe that's the bird stand.
And suddenly, it disappears.
Ah,
You don't know what that means. Ah,
flames.
Anybody that
Flames.
does know what it means, do not say anything.
I
well,
don't know what it means, so.
Me either.
I do.
I think
I,
I think I've acquired a stand.
A stand? What is a stand, Shaggy Bear?
It was in one of the master's moving pictures.
Okay. Uh,
This
That a stand is a thing that you put music on, right? So you can, she makes a trombone motion.
No,
you
no.
could.
A stand is what you're doing when you're propping yourself up on two legs.
I use a cane, so
Yeah, fair.
These are all valid definitions.
Honestly,
as
I should probably
you
start using a
draw the
cane too.
card,
This
you
wrench is
feel a
heavy and killing
burning
my back.
sensation in your arm.
I keep burning and I won't stop. Everywhere we go, I find new ways to burn.
Every step you take, I'll be burning you.
You are a very flammable bear.
I am very flammable, so this is quite concerning.
No, see, you're not
Out of char-
flammable. You're made with asbestos. No,
out of
No.
character, how much of you is polyester?
I am made of cotton.
Out of character, out of character.
Out of character, I don't know, just whatever a teddy bear's made of.
Cotton and wool.
Yeah, cotton and wool. And also a eldritch surprise inside, but that's beside the point.
That's fine. I'd like to have an
okay,
Eldritch surprise.
so you feel the mark try to burn itself into your arm, and it doesn't work. And so then it finds a different spot to burn. and you feel a massive symbol appear upon your tummy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
of
Care
course.
Bear.
Oh no! Become a Care Bear.
Shaggy Bear, your
God.
tummy now has a giant yellow question mark on it.
Mystery Bear.
Oh,
Inquisitive bear?
Lucky Bear.
Lucky Bear.
Well, surprisingly lucky considering how much you've done so far and not died.
Now, I will say,
Yeah,
I am very glad that you hit that block first and not me.
He
I do not
managed.
know what it did, but I think
Okay, I know I didn't actually use a 10,000 page table because I couldn't find one that quickly, but he did manage to roll that.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it.
'Cause
I-
it was on a 1,000 entry table, and so I just kind of cut off the first two. And
what did it say? Become Care Bear?
no,
No, it's a
you'll
surprise.
find out. You'll find
It's
out.
a
It's fine.
surprise.
It's a
I
surprise.
think I think I may have the. Is this the tattoo they were talking about?
yeah, it is. Anyway,
I
Oh,
have
you
a
no.
have
tattoo
solved your
now.
problem.
Hey, Patina, I don't know what just happened, but I think we should probably keep some distance from the bear.
No,
That
don't
way-
you mean from me?
From me, yeah.
I think we should keep some distance from and I gesture to the bear.
I think we should keep some distance from me.
I like that that is a punishment for everyone else except for me. I still talk normal, but everyone else has to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is funnier than you having to talk in a third person.
It is funnier. It is a lot funnier.
And I
Well,
am a very good toaster. I am my favorite SCP.
Hopefully that wears off soon.
Okay, I think I have the tattoo now in character. I am not going to question how a tattoo works on felt.
uh,
So what are
guys,
we doing now?
I think
Yeah,
I should
what now?
take the lead now.
All right, go ahead.
Because, everyone else has been taking us to weird shit places. Like, weird as shit places, and I think I can find us where we're supposed to go.
Okay,
I
roll
I walk up
2d10.
and I was
2d10
gonna
or
say I walk up and grab
D100?
onto the clothing.
2d10.
2d10.
Oh, okay.
The order matters.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, there's a D100.
Yeah, no, but I'm doing it via 2d10 because it's more convenient for me. It results in the same thing, but
All right,
I don't have the
5
list
and
as
2.
5 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
You find more
53.
chicken. I don't know what to say.
I think this is an excellent place.
I'm gonna wield my cane threateningly
At the chickens?
at the chickens. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a chicken on my head now. There we go.
Hmm.
Now
Okay.
we got a
I wanna-
friend for the other.
I want to partake in this like small gathering of stuff. It's like just seems so interesting.
Add a chicken to my inventory.
We've
Are you gonna
acquired a
name your
second
chickens?
chicken.
If they survive to a long rest,
If they survive to a long rest, fair enough. Oh my god. I can't believe Strike managed to roll one of the few things that wouldn't immediately cause something to happen.
Uh,
Oh
my.
God,
Mm.
I am excited to see what happens.
It's gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun. I am going to keep some distance away from the bear.
Same.
You say that, but like when you start to go to walk, since you're leading, I just walk up and like grab the hem of your clothing so that I can follow you
Oh,
like a little kid.
I will not hesitate to launch you with my wrench like a bat.
All of this has been happening in the savannah, by the way. Um,
God, it's hot as
Is
balls
my
out
tattoo
here.
still burning?
Huh? No, it only burns. You do feel it pulling in a certain direction, but it only burns when you crossed. It only burned when you crossed into the savannah.
Important question about the
Are you-
chickens.
Yeah.
Are they the same chickens that we encountered earlier?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, was there one less chicken
I mean, there is now.
from when they're from?
I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally get us turned around. I do have a
I
-1 on survival.
There were
Are you
8
all-
chickens, and now in this new group there are 8 chickens.
who's
Um,
who's feeling the burning?
one of your chickens is a warm weather chicken. I just need you to know that. Anyway,
Who is feeling the burning?
no, Patina feels a tugging in a certain direction. Nobody's feeling burning.
Ah,
But I'd like to look in the direction of the pull. Do I see anything noticeable?
You see vaguely in the distance the edge of the savannah.
are you
Well, I
also
know how to get
feeling
us
the
out of here when
direction
we're
of the?
done being in here.
I would like to be done being in here.
Basically,
Oh, we
if
just
Patina goes first,
Hmm.
if Patina does the first roll, you will go to a new biome.
so we're just gonna wander aimlessly until we get these tattoos.
Yeah, kind of.
Pretty much, yeah.
Unless you want to have a specific goal. Um, there are a bunch of quests and things. You just haven't discovered them.
Are you feeling the burning of the direction?
Not a burn, but a pull.
Maybe we should go that way. You'll find another question. Maybe.
I hope not. All right.
I don't want to mess with any of those mystery boxes anymore after seeing that light show.
It was
That
very
was
pretty.
it was scary, is what it was.
It was.
All right. Let's.
I can't believe you managed to
It-
roll 2 10s right. I needed you to. It was very funny.
Oh wait, that was a D100. Fuck. Okay, hold on. That's
You realize you rolled basically a 100 on the. It was the max possible roll.
all right. That is 2 6s.
2 6s.
2 6s.
Deuces.
That would be 2s.
Okay.
Yeah. This would be Spider Snake Eyes.
Spider Snake Eye.
As you walk forward, you manage to run into a new area. New to you. You manage to walk into the snow.
Oh, we were here earlier.
It is 2 feet tall.
I cannot see anything.
You find 2 feet of snow, and half buried in the snow, you find a human-sized set of heavy armor.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay.
Is anyone either proficient in heavy armor or human size?
Those are two very specific things.
Human. Well, the armor is useless to me.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry. I put this on the table before realizing that none of you are heavy armor people.
Hey,
Or
I can use this
humans.
as scraps. You know.
You could, yeah, you could use it as scrap.
Yeah, I could melt it
Tina's
down.
just gonna start digging it out of the snow.
Yeah, it's a set of iron armor,
Oh, this is some
partially
honest.
rusted.
Oh, we can buff that out. Plus, I can melt this into Oh man, if we find some coal or bones, we can turn this into steel.
Did someone say coal? The dwarf has returned.
You
Uh
re-
oh.
I
I need
I-
you to realize that makes this situation so much worse for you because you are in 2 feet of snow and you are now half buried rather than up to your knees.
You watch Cole
Uh.
grow two dragonborn legs. I love being tall.
I hate that.
yeah, I do. I like being tall too, which is why I like being the head.
I just
I
like
also-
the fact that because
We both know you're the head most often because you have that thing that lets you disguise.
Hey, my box.
It is a lot
works.
harder for me. Look, it is a lot harder for me to put on makeup to make my legs gray. Or make my face gray.
I mean, we can do that. All I gotta do is just change the amount of the. I just have to change the saturation on this, and we can do it. I'm going to pull out a tiny box and fiddle with it before twisting a key and facing it towards Patina.
Wait.
Disguise self on Patina. Oh wait, can I? I can cast it on others, right? Can I?
I don't think so.
Is it? Oh fuck no! You're right. I
like
can't
this guy's
cast it on
self.
others.
I think you need I think you need
I think
sorcerer points to be able to do that.
Yeah. All right. I guess it backfires onto me, and I look exactly the same. I'm fuck it. I'm using it. I'm using the.
You are hit with a giant powder puff.
Yeah, powder puff. It hides my scar at least. But I'm like, all right. There's still a few things that I gotta work out with this.
Side note, I kind of think it would be. I also think disguise self as the makeup applicator that Homer invents in the invention episode would be funny.
You mean the makeup shotgun?
Yes.
Homer, you haven't set the whore.
It's a good episode.
All right. Well, I'm sure I can work out the kinks in it. Okay. Eventually.
Hey, what
Raises
is it like?
eyebrows.
Is it like feet too much?
What?
Work out the kinks.
I'm just gonna bap you on the side of the head. Wait, how tall are you? 3 feet or 4 feet?
With Talon's legs, I would be at 4 feet.
All right, I'm just gonna bap you on the shoulder.
And with that, Talon takes full control and shifts into her. That's enough of him.
All right.
I do not think I will ever get used to that.
Yeah, no, that's
Valgoth,
weird.
would you like to go
We haven't either.
ahead this time?
Yeah, no, magic. Magic is weird. Not a big fan.
Honestly, I want a swig, a shot at this.
Okay.
Ow.
2d10.
2d10. Okay. All right.
Ah,
Done. Oh, 77.
Nice.
So 7
Double
and 7.
sevens.
7
Lucky
and
number.
7.
One more, you get a jackpot.
Hey.
Okay. This one's pretty fun. Winnie, you are walking with your retainers. You're a little bit absent-minded.
Mhm.
As you are trying to guide the group, you slowly start to hear your retainers giggle a little bit behind you.
Oh, chaps, what's going on? What's with the funnies? Is
Do you
there
turn
something
around?
going on? Yeah, I turn around.
Behind you, a chest bangs into you.
What happened? A chest.
Oh, it's
It has
just
I
feet.
just. Uh, a chest with feet. Wait, is this one of these
How, ma-
mimics?
how many feet does the chest have?
Like a centipede.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't like that.
I know this chest, I think. I think I saw one in the Master's books.
Oh, if so, then maybe we should rip it open because it dared to hurt me in the back.
Be
I'm provoked.
careful, because that chest it could bite.
Ooh, I'll let that chest know that a princess can bite back even worse.
I think the book was called something about magic colors.
Magic colors?
Yeah, it was
Patina
like the
whispers
magic of
something to
color.
her sister.
All right, so I'm going to scrap with this chest right now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna rip apart this chest open and see its entrails.
Okay.
You're
Roll
gonna
for
find
attack.
you're gonna find clothing of a very small man.
Okay, for attacks, I'll go ahead with a scimitar.
Yeah, can we have some of that pocket bacon you got stored?
I
23
I
to hit.
grabbed non-perishables, so it's
All right,
cereal.
that hits.
Yeah, close enough. Can I have one of the boxes?
Got a
Yes.
4.
4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna open the box with the rabbit on it and share with Patina while we watch.
Princess Weenie basically goes, uses the scimitar on her on her
Sorry,
magic
sorry,
and
you just
bashes
called yourself Princess Weenie.
That is her title. My name is all about the puns. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Oh my god.
All right. You try. Bleh, blah, 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 blah. You hit the luggage.
Mm-hmm.
It.
If I didn't. Mm-hmm.
Bleh. You hit the luggage. It cocks its head. It cocks its body to the side, kind of looking at you funny.
Ooh. I'm just like answering back. You shouldn't have bumped into a princess like this. Now you're gonna have to face the royal decree of execution by her blade.
I feel like this is a thing that you would rather have as an ally than an enemy.
All right.
Do you
It's going to return your attack.
wait. Uh, like, did
Does
Shava
a
say that like in
25
the
hit
beginning?
you?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's see how many dice I have to roll for this. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What kind of
Mm.
damage is it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, I see, I see. That's definitely. You know what? I'll do you a favor, Winnie. I don't want you to lose your character so quickly. Anyway, everyone else, you see Winnie get licked.
Get lit?
Get licked?
Yes.
Licked?
Wait, lit or
Yeah.
licked?
The chest licks her. the the top of the walking chest opens up and a big old tongue comes out and licks Princess Winnie.
Yep.
Out of character, I'm not mistaken in thinking that this is the chest from Discworld, correct?
No,
It's a
it's
chest from
Chester.
Minecraft that is based on the chest from Discworld.
Okay, because this was out
Is
of
it from one
very
of those April
Discworld.
Fool snapshots?
No, it's from a mod, but it's from a very common mod.
The Chester mod.
This is from Open Blocks
Oh, it's
originally.
open.
No, Chester is based on.
Princess, do you need help?
The princess, after receiving the lick, just turns over to the rest of the group and just goes,
Oh no.
I can't believe just decided to kiss me. And without even courting me.
Ew, chest kisses. Some got in my mouth.
Get some root beer, get some disinfectant.
Hey, maybe that chest is the thing you need to get tattoo on your arm.
Maybe it is a friend.
Try riding on it. Climb on
I
top
will
of
say,
it.
you definitely do need help.
Use it as a
Okay.
steed.
Okay, I take the suggestion of one of the kobolds and I go, all right, time to tame this chest and make it my own. Try to ride on it.
We are so going to loot that chest once she puts everything in it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It only shows up when you need it, though.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, so
Volgroth, would you like to do the honor of rolling this time?
Wait, hold on. Very important news before we do anything.
Is it about Nexus?
They're putting out an official long Furby.
oh,
Nice.
Official long Furby?
Official long Furby.
That
That's great.
kind of
First.
love and hate that.
My partner's gonna love that. In
Yeah.
bad news, though, Nexus was recently acquired by another company that is
It wasn't
Yeah.
acquired by another company.
or part. Wait, yeah, no, it was. Yeah, no, it was
Just bought,
acquired
wasn't it?
by Chosen.
Yeah, didn't that like happen a while ago and it was only recently announced?
Yeah, they've already started scrubbing some of. They've already started scrubbing mods that aren't advertiser friendly. Um,
Oh.
now that the CEO actually stepped down.
I was trying to remember what I remembered from Nexus. That is going to be a lot of basically lost media.
Absolutely. And
So much of that is
Yeah.
not going to be backed up anywhere
no.
else.
the
Except
people,
in the creators' computers.
the people who
Most of them probably not at this point.
the people who now are in charge of Nexus stated that they're going to be focusing on growth.
Oh,
Growth?
Yeah, and also
But how does that make
the new CEO is very, very pro AI.
Okay, irregardless,
right.
Gerardo, would you like to do the honor of rolling? I really don't want to leave you out of everything. I'm sorry.
Sure. What do I have to roll?
2d10.
2d10.
2D. Okay, you want me to roll 2D4?
D10.
10.
Oh, okay. 2D12 then.
10.
Oh,
You goof. You
Six.
gaffer.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Explodes you a million billion times.
I got a 3 and a 10.
Blows up with mind.
Wonderful.
Fucking pancake.
Making pancakes, bacon, bacon, pancakes.
In New York.
Hmm. You manage to stumble out of the snow.
Okay. No.
As you manage to stumble out of the snow, you find yourself back in the savannah. However, there are there's a giant plateau in front of you. As you climb up to the top of the plateau, you see it, a statue of a gigantic sword. And when you reach that summit, within the gigantic sword in the gigantic stone is a sword in a stone.
Arthur.
So, like, at the
I-
base of this big sword and the big stone, there's a smaller stone with a
Yes,
normal size sword in it.
basically, yeah.
I get close to the sword and examine it before
At the base
trying
is a
anything.
large boulder the size of a small boulder the size of a large boulder.
As you examine the sword, you feel
A
something.
sized sword in it.
Your arm begins to pulsate with dark energy, and you feel an eminence as the sword begins to emanate dark clouds, streams, steam of darkness off of it. And on your arm, a symbol burns itself.
As
The
I am
symbol
not sure if I want to touch this.
is in the shape of jaws, an open maw on your arm.
What is Vagoth again?
oh, what is it?
They're Goliath.
I'm a Goliath.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I just gotta take my dog right outside and I'll be right back. Just fill me in on what I missed. It shouldn't take but a couple minutes. Maybe less.
The closer you get to the sword, the more you hear whispers emanating from it. Can show you your future. I can help you meet him.
Is there any way I can silence the voices?
What do you try to do?
I don't know. With
It just gets louder the closer you get to it.
yeah, if the thing is getting louder the closer I get, I'm not getting close to that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I honestly don't know what to do. Sorry.
Basically, you have the option of picking up the sword or walking away.
Yeah, I walk away.
All right. Anyone
Wait,
else
what I
want to try
miss?
to grab the obviously cursed sword?
No.
What did I miss? Oh, cursed sword.
I'd like to strike it with my wrench. If nobody else wants
I'd
to
like
do
for you to
anything.
not get near it.
You know what? Fair. Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
so-
Sorry.
You
that
like
was
me
the
to get
curse.
the sword for you.
That was the curse influencing me to want to interact with it.
Petunia starts walking
nope,
towards it.
nope,
Bettina
nope.
just kind of drags.
No. Hold me back.
Yeah.
Hold me back.
Yeah. Well, that's what Chalkview was saying. You start walking over, and then I pull you back.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to be
I
my
just-
legs for a while.
I just pull at Petunia's clothing and I'm like, "Do you want me to get the sword for you?"
No! No, I don't mess with magic. I use practical
a sword.
effects. Yeah, there's weird shit going on with that sword. I'm not gonna mess with it. I prefer the safety of knowing exactly how everything works, which is why I like using the stuff that I make myself, and why I rely
I
on
can't use
practical effects.
swords.
If you poke it with a stick, then it can't hurt you.
I mean, Patina, you got a stick, and I
Yeah, it ain't a sword.
gesture to your cane. Look,
I assume
just-
nobody's going to pick up the cursed sword at this rate.
You're the one that knows
If
all
it
the
wasn't for
magic
the fact
stuff.
that I've already done multiple things, I would, but I feel like I'd be hogging if I took the sword.
Fine, you know what? I got a solution. I'm gonna take the chicken off my head, place it.
Have the chicken get the sword.
Yeah, place it near, like, place it 20 feet away from the sword.
The chicken just seems to peck at the grass.
Come on,
I
Cluckles, go get it.
I throw cereal around the sword and at the sword for the chicken to peck at.
All right. I mean, the roll animal handling.
Oh, I do have that. I think if I remember correct, I do.
Oh, good. I don't.
Ooh, but I rolled an 8, so that's 11.
Cool, cool, cool. The chicken does peck the sword. The sword stops emanating dark energy.
Huh.
Nothing else
Oh.
happens.
I
I
just
think the sword
remembered.
is safe now.
I just remembered. I'm gonna look up at the chicken that's on my head. I'm just gonna like my eyes go up a little bit. How you
Mhm.
doing?
Are you? I don't think you can do that automatically until 3rd level anymore.
No, no, you can do that with. It's part of druidic.
Or did that change in?
Yeah. Let's see. Druid details with the beast.
I think you can, yeah, speaking to small animals specifically, right?
No, it's just I always.
There's people that don't know Scooby.
It's not like a passive thing. I have to like cast speak with animals, but I always have it prepared ritual as a ritual.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I'm okay.
Ask it
Cool.
how the other chicken is now that it touched the sword.
Oh yeah, ask the other chicken.
How about you over there at the sword?
Who?
Nah,
The chicken.
The
I
chicken at the sword.
I speak for the Dark One.
Ah.
The Dark One wants corn. Pecks at ground.
Well, that one's that one needs a therapist.
Peck, peck, peck.
Do you think it's safe to leave it alone?
just wants corn. I don't
Why
have
don't we
corn.
just
Yeah,
why
we
don't
could,
we just leave?
Yeah, let's
yeah.
go.
See you later, Cluckles.
Walk.
All right, you walk away.
The deepest bark. Bark.
Death of chickens.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
go.
who's in the lead now?
How long have we been going on for?
We've been going
Uh,
for almost 2.5 hours.
All right.
I mean, this is around the
We
time we
started a
normally
little
stop.
late.
You want to go for maybe half an hour more?
I honestly don't know if I have that in me. Normally, I tend to conk out in about 20 minutes.
10 minutes more? 15? I'm bargaining here.
I mean, the sign off alone usually takes like 10 minutes.
Hmm.
I am realizing that there are not a lot of druid subclasses available to me, actually.
Yeah. I think now would
That's what
probably
you get.
be the best time. Because we've all had our roles and got our adventure started.
Yeah.
We've got all but I believe 2 of us now have our starting tattoos. A couple of
One
us
has
had
okay.
them.
Shoggy has a complete tattoo. Patina and Petunia and Vogoth have starters. Winnie and Jane do not have anything.
Hey, mine's been empowered once.
Same.
Yeah, but Petunia's. I mean, I can tell you how many. And Patina, yours has been empowered 3 times now.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Neat.
What about
Actually,
mine?
technically, it's been empowered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times since you got it.
Nice.
This thing burns a
Oh.
lot.
Yep.
All right. So, I guess we'll call it here.
Yeah.
I guess.
We need to. What we need is we need more dice rolls being sent to Winnie and Jane.
Yeah, let's put them at the front of the party next session.
Well, okay. The initially you were supposed to do it like 2 people at a time. One does the first D10, one does the second D10.
How didn't you say that then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wanted you to each have one time of doing 2, but I couldn't get in. And every time I tried to ask Gerardo for one, I kept getting interrupted. I didn't want to leave Gerardo out.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Well, then the next time we will navigate as
thank
pairs.
you everybody. Thank you
Yay.
for everybody for listening. This has
T-
been
Tower
Towers
of
and Apotheosis. And I have been your host, Chalky Bunny. I am joined here today by Ruby Dead Queen, who does stuff. I am joined here today by DJ Strike, who does stuff. I am joined here also by the owner of this, by Gunmetal Gator, who does stuff. I'm also joined by, is it Rogue of Heart that's on the things, or is it
Yeah.
the other one?
What?
You don't need to.
They know
You don't need
we're
to
on the
advertise.
channel.
That's the channel it's going on.
Me and Biddy are 2 of the owners of the channel.
Yeah, and there's other stuff on the channel, including another D&D podcast and
Yay,
several
mine.
games.
Yeah, the other stuff on the channel, Biddy and I are playing
Ruby
Mario
Dead
Brothership
Queen.
as well as Factorio. Me and Scraps are playing Shadow of the Colossus, and
Shudder of the
we
Colossus.
oh, and the Gex trilogy recently released, so that should
Oh,
be
yeah,
going up the
Gex.
week this is posted.
The Gex Man.
Yeah, we were
In
playing
addition
Legend of the
to
Overture, but
all of that, we used to do other stuff, but we don't anymore. So, yeah.
Get a good computer, and we can go back to doing tabletop Thursdays.
actually, I don't have time to do tabletop sim because I am taking those game dev courses.
Hmm.
Yeah, it would
Anyway,
eat into our watch party time. Anywho,
question of the
Comic-Con.
day is
Yeah. Oh, go on.
question of the day is pretty simple. Out of everything, what do you wish that Shaggy Bear got instead of the item that he ended up with?
Oh, I have no criticisms. I love the outcome of that.
I mean, I would have preferred if the first cube didn't make it so that we always have to refer to me in the first person.
Yeah. Hopefully that wears off next session. Anywho.
I have no idea what I suggest because I have no idea what's in the deck of things.
No, other than the deck. That's the point.
Oh,
Because
other than the deck.
they rolled on a 1,000 page thing and got the one that was a fucking deck of cards.
I guess maybe I don't know, maybe like a mount for them.
I was hoping for a shotgun, but someday.
Someday you can have a
Thank you, everybody, for listening. This has been Towers and Apotheosis.
With that out of the way, there's no less say than good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.